look out for that sweet spot. How do you do this? In a classroom of maybe maybe a classroom of 30 minutes duration or 40 minutes duration, all you need to do is, as you give a task, ensure you monitor, ensure you observe. There's what we call assessment for learning. Talking about formative assessment and evaluation. It is evaluating these learners as learning progresses. And also, move around to see those that are stuck. One of my colleagues will be telling you more about that shortly. Now, we want to establish certain, how do you call it? We want to establish certain facts here. On the screen, we have some proponents of personalized learning. So personalized learning is not a thing that started today. It's something we've been doing before. But we want to remind ourselves as facilitators that as the semester begins, please ensure you are deliberate and intentional about some of the things you do in your classroom going forward. So among the proponents, we have Benjamin Bloom's, very popular. If you are an educator and you don't know much about Benjamin Bloom's, then there's a problem. It's not about the Bloom's taxonomy. Benjamin Bloom's actually is one of the first proponents of personalized learning. All right? We have Maria Montessori there. We have Lev Vygotsky is also there. We have Fred Keller as well. And most importantly, we have John Payne, and this is where we will discuss, we'll have this conversation. Recently, between 2010 and 2018, 2010-2018, 8 to 10 years gap, a research was conducted in the US. Now, what is the objective of this research? The research was sponsored by this couple, Bill Gates and Melinda Gates. I was told that they're no longer together. I don't know how true is that. But this research was sponsored by these two couples. And what was the reason for this research? They want to see, or they want to know, they want to check if personalized learning will help learners to improve. Are we good? So they carried out two projects. The first one, after the pilot project, there were two other projects. The first one was in 2014, which is what we have here. 2014 was the first one, and that was a pilot project. They looked at 23 different schools, and they brought in experts, and that team of experts was chaired by John Payne. What they did was that in the District of Pennsylvania, they selected some schools and dropped all those parameters that will influence personalized learning. At the end of that pilot stage, they saw that the result was impressive. And in 2025, they decided to do the first one called the landmark study. I'm just giving you something to study after this meeting. It shows that personalized learning is the way forward. It showed. This project was for 2 years, and in 2017, the second one was carried out. In all, between 2014 and 2015, they noticed that there was about 8% increase in terms of performance between those that were in traditional schools and those that were in personalized learning schools. Alright? But between 2015 and 2017, something happened. Though there was an increase, but there was a drop as well. The summary of this finding is this. We urge you as facilitators here today. Later on after my meeting, we'll be talking about those pathways. But I'm going to mention a few of them. This is just the empirical data from the study by John. You can see two subjects that were looked into, mathematics and reading, talking about communication. You can see that the blue chart is for personalized learning.